Hi, welcome back to my channel and to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do your base, because to me the base is like the foundation for perfect makeup. Your base should look like second skin, like the way your skin looks now. You want your base to look like it just comes with you, like it's second skin. That is what you should be aiming for when you are doing your base, so that when you do your brows, your eyeshadow, your lips, everything just looks effortless. It looks like I woke up like this. If that's something you're interested in, which you should, then keep on watching. Right now I have done my skincare. First of all, you get a beauty blender. It should be damp. I put it under running water a few moments ago. I'm also going to spray it with setting spray just to give it that extra so I'm spraying it now. Okay, this first thing, foundation on beauty blender. You can see this shape. You want honestly, I don't know what the shape is, honestly. So just go in and blend. Don't be afraid of how it looks at the beginning, especially if it looks crazy. The key to a good base and good makeup routine is blending. I feel like I emphasize that a lot in all my other videos, but blending is your best friend. Blend, blend, blend. So now what I am doing is blending in my foundation. Make sure it gets into those corners, like here, you know, the sides of your nose, bridge of your nose. Get into all those areas and blend. Make sure everywhere is covered. Build on your foundation. If you need more product, then definitely go in with more product, but this is what you need to do. Make sure you're doing fast tapping motions. Don't rub it in, don't try and drag it in. All you need to do is quickly tap it and your face. That's the best blending technique I can give you, quickly tapping it around your skin and the areas you want to blend and cover. So it looks like we are done. The next step that you need to do is to conceal. For a perfect base, what I like to do when I'm concealing, I use a lighter, like the lightest shade, very bright shade in the inner corner of my eyes, then a lighter shade but not as light as this one in the outer corner of my under eye, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. Those are my highlighting points. The point of highlighting, as I always say, is, you know, when you are not wearing makeup, when you're in your natural state, your face has all these different textures and depths to it, but when you put on foundation, everything is just flat. So the point of highlighting is, you know, you want, when you are with your makeup on, you want it to look like you have a natural spotlight on your face. That is what highlighting does. It gives you that natural highlighting, natural spotlight effect, excuse me. So it just looks like you have a spotlight on your face at all times. I think that's one of the reasons why I just love highlighting. I love the effect that highlight gives. So for base perfection, When you want to highlight, go a very light shade, my inner eye, inner corner. And then I'm going to apply a light concealer, but not as light as what I just did now. In the outer corner, I'm just going to apply it in an upward motion. Can you see? To give you a lift, if that's what you are aiming for, which is what you should be aiming for. Honestly, you want to have a natural lift to your face when you do your makeup. So as you can see, this is very light. This is also light, but not as light as my inner eye corner, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. My forehead, girl. This is how your base should look like. Now I'm blending. When you're blending your inner corner to get into all the points, what you're going to use is this, the pointy part of your beauty sponge, and you're just going to blend. Now remember, we're blending upwards. You can see I already have a facelift. So blend. Can also decide to spray your beauty sponge. Okay, I'm coming to come here. So I decided to put the blending clip for you just so you can see what the blending process looks like and you can learn. I just finished I just finished blending in the highlight points. I don't know if you can tell, but it definitely looks like a spotlight is hitting my face, under my eye, my nose, and my forehead. Now it's time to contour. For contouring, you can decide to do cream contour, and then powder contour. Sometimes I do cream and then powder. Sometimes I do just powder, especially if I am out of time or if I'm trying to do a quick makeup look. If that is the case with you, if you're doing a quick makeup look, then just go in with powder contour. If you want a look with more depth, then you can definitely go in with cream contour and then powder contour. Honestly, today I'm feeling like just doing powder contour. So for powder contour, cream contour, powder and cream contour, what you're going to do, you're going to contour here, 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 here. So watch and learn how I do that. I'm going to be using powder contour. I'm going to be using a powder palette, a darker shade. When you're contouring, when you are using a brush to contour, I recommend using, see, an angled brush. Is angled but it's still fluffy. This kind of brush I recommend to use so that you can really work in that product upwards, especially for cheek contour, which is how we should be moving. Work it upwards, work it upwards, work it upwards, work it. That's how you want to do it. So watch me. So what are you going to do? Can you see upward strokes, light upward strokes just above your cheekbone? About your forehead, corners of your forehead. That is, you can see I'm talking. Can already see like the effect the contour has. It has just, normally I have like cheekbones, but normally this contour, what it has done, it has just created more of an effect. Next up, corners of my face. For nose contour, you're going to get a smaller brush and you're just going to start from here and here, just so that you know what you're working with, like that. See, just going to keep doing that. Just keep working it. What you're trying to do is create a snatched look. So what to do, can you see like how the nose is already looking? It's already giving I don't know about you, but this nose is looking snatched right now. And you can see you can achieve doing this just with powder contour. I feel like cream contour can just get really messy in this area and very complex. So now that we are done with highlighting and contouring, what you're going to do is spray. Get your setting spray and spray all over your face. That is the next step. So yeah, let's do that. Let it soak in, let it dry. Let's use a fan now to just allow all that product sink into your face. At this point, what you're going to do is to use powder and to set all the areas that we concealed, that is our under eye, all over our face, basically, because we already used powder contour. So no need to go over with powder in those areas. What you need to do now is go with powder on the areas we concealed, because we haven't done that yet. So let's do that. So I'm going to use a much lighter powder for my under eye. I just love a bright under eye. What can I say? I'm not going to use this and just press it in. Remember, like upward strokes, upward motions. Just going to press it in. Now I'm going to get a bigger powder brush, and we're going to use this one for all of our face. Yeah, those areas down. We use cream products, foundation and concealer. Let's use that for all over our face. That's it. Next up is blush. Going to go in with blush, and yeah, that's like the final steps in your base routine. You can already see how our base looks. Can you see that it looks like second skin? Like, what is the difference between when I started my makeup and now? Not much. I can tell you that, not much. So for blush, I'm going to go in with this like orange and nude shade. Yeah. Um, yeah. Here you see I'm applying it like just even just above the contour, and it's even going like under my eye. Again, where you place your blush has the potential to either lift your face or drag your face. I'm going for a lifted look with concealer. I went for a lifted look with the contour. I also wanted a lifted look by going above my cheekbone, and now with blush as well, we're going above for that lifted look. At this point, it looks like I got bruised, I got punched by somebody. What I do after applying blush, I get the blender I use to blend in my foundation. It still even has some of the product there. That's what I like to do, and I just go over the blush with it. This always helps my blush look more natural, and just really blended into my skin and very seamless. Can you see the difference between here and here already? This side looks very natural. It just, just looks like a light flush. So that's what I do here too as well. Now that we are done with blush, what we're going to do again now is spray again to again lock every single thing that we have done so far. Lock it in. Is this the perfect base routine or what? I don't know. Looks like the perfect base routine to me. So next up, the final step in getting the perfect base for your makeup, you're going to apply your loose setting powder on the areas that you have concealed earlier. Going to just start applying it first in a straight line here to give my nose an extra snatch. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then just apply under my eye, still lifted as you can see. Yeah, do the same thing at the other side. So this is how I do my loose setting powder under my eyes, chin, forehead, bridge of nose, basically the areas I applied concealer earlier in the makeup routine. I also like to go under my contour because it gives more depth to my contour and it snatches my face even more. But basically this is our base routine. This is the basic, not even the basic and the final form when you're doing your makeup. This is the ultimate base routine. All you need to do after this is to start drawing your brows, your eyeshadow, your lips, dust off the powder, you know, do some finishing touches here and there, and you are good to go. What you need to do right now, if you want to like know like in depth after this, go and watch my soft glam makeup tutorial. So we have come to the end of this video, the perfect base for your makeup routine. If you do this, you're good to go. Your makeup is going to be looking all day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad to have had you here, and I'll see you in my next video.